What's up?
Aren't you doing it for the likes?
Nah, I ain't doing it for the likes.
Oh, okay. Hold up. So you doing it for the pussy?
Nah, I mean, yeah, no, I ain't doing it for that.
Okay, then what are you doing it for?
Man, I do it for the culture. Yo, what's going on, man? This is Nick Alexander here with Ty Sterlin for the culture. Episode number, what we at?
I have no clue.
We got to be in the 40s now, man. There's got to be 40 something.
It's like 38 or something like that.
We close though.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
How you doing, Paul?
Chilling, man.
Chilling.
Yeah, just had a crazy episode before.
I
think this one's gonna be crazy too.
I feel it. How you feeling, Tony?
I'm all right.
You all right?
Yep.
What's going on with you?
Niggas pissing me off, but I'm good, dog.
Niggas just pissed me off. All right, well, get it off your chest, Tony. How you feel? What's wrong?
Nick, you know what's wrong with me. Don't play with me.
Then talk.
What'd you do this weekend, Nick?
We on the podcast. Talk. What's
Nick,
up?
what'd you do this weekend?
Oh, I had a lot of stuff to do. I was working with Cornbread. We watched a lot of stuff, getting ready for next week's show for Black Twitter. That's coming back next Sunday. I had to do some prepping work for this thing I'm writing and producing on. So it's been a pretty busy weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you. How about you, man? What you get into?
I went up to go see one of my friends in Lompoc. That's like up the coast of California. So one of my friends that moved out here from Miami, originally from here, moved to Miami. We became friends out there, and then she moved back. So I went to go see her kids, and then my other homie that used to stay down here, but then he moved up there because gang stuff.
That's north or where is that?
North.
So what's out there?
Nothing.
I actually went to a place where there was nothing too. I was in Lancaster.
It's like that.
It's straight. It looks like country town, kind of.
Yeah.
It was one space where we had, because we were doing, we were looking for places where we might shoot it. So we go up to this house, and like off the rip, it's a chance because before you ring the doorbell, there's a sign that said no guns allowed. So I'm like, oh, these white people got some shit on them. And this white guy named Gary came to the door, like super, like he wasn't redneck, but he you could just tell, like,
it's country as hell.
When he opened the door, he did not expect two niggas to be at the door.
Oh, fuck. What were y'all doing? What were you doing out there?
No, so when you're doing like a shoot for any kind of thing, you do what you think is called location scouting. So you just drive and seek out specific locations that you think you might want to shoot the place at, and then you approach people who either own the venue or own the house, and you would just kind of like ask for permission a little bit. So you just kind of like, you had to go to Lancaster because what we're shooting, it has to like have a country like setting. So we had to knock on a couple doors, but then we eventually found a spot that we think we'll be able to get what we need, where we won't have to worry about possibly getting shot by some white people, which is always good. Like we went to we found this Elks Lodge, which is really weird. Have you ever been to an Elks Lodge? You know what that is?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm not giving away the movie, but so like for black people in the military or old retired folks, usually what they have in their communities is a VFW, and Elks Lodge is like the same thing but for white people. But it's like where all the old white guys, they take the baths together, and then they play all these games, and they can just come in whenever. They have a card. It's like their country club in a bit, but it's like a lodge.
Like kind of like how we had the YMCA.
It's a YMCA for old niggas. Absolutely. It's, like you remember in Everybody Loves Raymond when Frank would always be like, I'm at the lodge, and then he'd be in the towel, and like it's just nothing but big belly guys, just steamy. And they all just go kick it there, and they have games, and it's like a big little venue set up for them. So we found an Elks Lodge, which it looks weird. And so I mean, it came out all right though. We'll see what happens. It was a pretty interesting week going on hip hop. So it looks like Cardi and Offset, they might be out.
Yo, I thought it was over. I thought it was a joke, is what I meant. I thought it was a
Cardi
joke,
just fucking around on the gram.
Or I thought she was just doing it to like get the media off her, because they, everybody's like got their relationship under a microscope. But she was for real. She even, because she puts Offset's name in all of her fucking songs. So she was performing the other day, and I don't know what the fucking
She didn't mention Offset?
She did.
Oh,
it was like, I put Offset on. I told Offset I want a divorce. Like she like snuck that in.
Oh, she changed the lyrics.
Yeah, she changed the lyrics.
Ain't nothing like getting the lyrics changed on you on a live show that goes viral.
But yeah, it's like the shit, man. She gotta do that to a lot of her songs. She name dropped them in a lot of her songs.
Cardi put the pussy on Offset. Yeah. All right. I mean, look, I'm not saying I hated on the relationship, but I just felt like that was a very rushed situation. Like, because we knew for a long time that she was single and blowing up, and then all of a sudden she popped out of nowhere with Offset, and then boom, she got married secretly. So it just kind of like led that was just gonna be that was just too fast. And then he was already kind of cheating, and then she had already been addressing it on and off.
You know what kills me about fucking Offset?
What's up?
Instead of just owning up to this shit, you know what this man put? All right, so Cardi B came out with the whole thing or whatever, and then he had a picture on his Instagram, which is all black, and it says, "Y'all won."
Yeah.
Nigga, y'all? Bitch, you the one fucking the bitches. We ain't tell you to do that.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna blame somebody else?
Well, I mean, y'all won because, like, he talking about, I guess, the haters that didn't want to see them together, because he probably was the one trying to tell, like, don't let what these outside energy or these people tell you. Just focus on us. That's what a cheater says, nigga. I mean, you know.
That's nigga. I know enough cheaters.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let what they talking about get in the way between what we got, because maybe what we got is stronger than some bitches that I hit every now and then. You know?
My God.
I mean, look. I'm not trying to shoot him bail. All I'm saying is that, like, if they know what the game is, like, clearly they never just had to talk about what the parameters are for their relationship. Because she, I guess, for a period of time, did put up with the cheating. You know what I mean?
But they're married now. It's different.
It don't make no difference.
It don't make no difference. I don't know.
You know why it don't make no difference?
Why?
Jay cheated on Beyonce. It don't make no difference.
But
man.
These people are billionaires, man. It's different.
Billionaire,
like, okay,
billionaire to hundredaires, nigga.
Okay,
married people cheat.
Think about
at some point.
Beyonce leave Jay-Z. Who the fuck she gonna get with?
Doesn't matter what she's gonna get with.
I'm just saying, like, if they decide
she can get with Pharrell.
He's not even close. Anyways.
Well, you think she has to get somebody like Jay-Z?
No, on her level.
I mean, I don't. If she's the one that really only believes in the love thing, then, you know, ideally that wouldn't matter. If she is about maintaining a certain status, then maybe she doesn't have to date a rapper. She can just date a billionaire. I mean, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely
think she cares about, like, you know, status, because it's Jay-Z.
The queen. Yeah, I mean, she has to ask herself, am I ever going to meet another nigga as fly and as dope as Jay-Z? Like, you know what I mean? It's not just a thing about, oh, he's hurt me so much, I got to move on. It's also like, damn, I love this guy. I've connected with this guy so much. Am I ever going to meet somebody else that's going to make me feel how he does? And she has to know whether she believes in that or not. But they've worked it out, obviously. But I'm talking about with Cardi. Offset needed to grow the fuck up, though.
I heard like...
Niggas, y'all won? That's hilarious, though.
I read that shit and I busted out laughing.
Yeah, I couldn't help but laugh.
No, I heard that there was a story that came out about, like, New York law and how he owns half of her... He owns half of her business or whatever the fuck it is.
Because I think she got with QC.
Yeah, but she started that business after they were married.
So that's his money.
Yeah. So whatever she do,
damn business together, she got to pay him. Yeah.
Dog, what the fuck is wrong with her? See,
it's not what's wrong with her, because when you get into a bonded union, you're making your life and you're gonna build with that partner. So as you build a family, you build a business.
You said it in the beginning, though. She did it too quick. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is wrong with her?
Because she just thought that, you know, that's who she.
Well, bitch, you thought wrong. Now you got to change all your fucking lyrics in your song. You owe this nigga half your business. Fuck, man.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know. They said that was a rumor. I read a TMZ thing saying that because she was she possibly might have been the breadwinner and he would get child support. But I don't know. I think Migos earns more than them, because I mean they've been around a lot longer.
Migos as a group, Offset alone, I don't know.
That's right, because the other dude got to split their shit 3 ways. So her getting one, it's tough. We'll see. I mean, if they get divorced, they didn't file for paperwork. She just announced it. You never know. Like, they could work it out. I think they'll work it out.
Yeah, and
Cardi Spanish. Oh, you got to play a little aventura. You know what I'm saying? Just cook for her, take her dancing. You know what I mean? Just act real good for like 2 weeks. She'll forget about it.
So yeah, I hope so.
Offset got to dig her down real good, though.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
And then his girl. Then what bothered me was the bitch he was cheating on her with was like, I didn't know their marriage was for real.
Oh,
bitch, it's marriage. What the fuck you mean you ain't know it was for real?
She was crying like, I didn't want to be a homewrecker. Well, bitch, you wrecked the home.
Saw the ring. No, you follow this nigga on Instagram. You follow her on Instagram probably. You do know that. Come on, girls got to stop playing stupid. Yeah, I didn't know his marriage was for real.
Fake ass
Bitch.
cheers.
Even if it wasn't for real, you know who he's with for real.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, people are homewreckers, man.
I saw something that like made me think, right? Future had posted a picture and the caption said, I sacrificed true love to live a lifestyle I never could imagine. You only live once. And it makes me like think, like, damn, he believes that because like of his status of where he's at, he can never experience true love because it could be either for one or two things, right? He can't find anybody real that loves him for him,
Right?
Or he just, because he's so famous, he's fucking so many bitches that even if he were to get with one chick, he can't stop from fucking other hoes.
Well, I mean, that with Future would just really need to go someplace he doesn't hang out at, like possibly a library. Maybe he should go to some other kind of engagements instead of the strip club and clubs that he hosts at after his shows. He's got to go to different places because he's meeting the women in the same environments. If you want to meet different women, and you got to change your environment.
Yeah, he almost had like a pregnancy scare from this Instagram chick.
Right.
She said that like she was pregnant and that the nigga that he threatened to kill her if she don't get rid of the baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, are you stupid? This man got 8 baby mamas. Why the fuck would you do? Like, you really thought like she was
gonna be the one to change him.
Yo, these girls really think they got that change a nigga pussy. Like, the pussy's so good it'll change him. No, listen, women, no pussy in this world can change a man. He has to change on his fucking own. Okay? There's nothing you can do to change this nigga. If he's not ready, he's not ready. It doesn't matter what you do. I don't care if you cook better than his mother and your pussy tight and wet like a waterfall. It doesn't matter. If he's not ready, he's not going.
I hope you guys listen to For the Culture. You guys take this with you, okay? I hope you follow that.
Trust me. Because this is exactly why you got them niggas that like later on in their life, they not married no more, and then they telling all their stories about like how they used to fuck so many bitches, and then it's always that one that like, yeah, man, I had a good one, but I fucked it up. The nigga wasn't ready. You know what I mean?
Good women, can y'all holler at Future? Can y'all step up to Future and show him what a good woman could be? Because he clearly hasn't met it. He needs a good woman in his life. So let's try and help Future get on the right path as well.
He got a lot of fucked up shit going on, dog. Because he does drugs, so much drugs and shit, and being Future, he's always like around so many bad women. Like he probably just can't control himself. He cheated on Sierra. He cheated on his last baby mama. You know what I mean? Like he's just all over the place.
He'll stop cheating when he's 53. Ladies, just wait him out until he's 53.
Oh, and speaking of Future, he fucked Scottie Pippen's wife, right?
Yeah.
And then to make it worse,
because Scottie didn't give him an autograph when he was younger. That was the alleged rumor.
Dog.
I want to believe that. If that's true, that is hilarious, though.
That's kind of like the same thing.
You held a 20-year grudge and then you fucked his wife.
That's the same thing with the dude that was playing for the Brooklyn Nets, and he asked Jerry Stackhouse for an autograph, and Jerry Stackhouse said, "Get out of here, kid." And then he ended up that same kid. I think it was Tyshawn Brooks or something like that. Marshawn Brooks.
Okay.
Yeah, and he ended up playing for the Nets and starting over Jerry Stackhouse.
Shit.
Yeah, so like that's kind of like his get
every
back.
time they play in practice.
Yeah.
Should have signed me on my autograph, nigga.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so she fucked Future. And then to make it worse, she fucked Future, made Scottie apologize, right? Because she said that she cheated.
Oh, yeah.
She said that she cheated because Scottie wasn't giving her enough attention. So she made this nigga buy her a ring, expensive ass ring, made him apologize, and then divorced the nigga a couple months later. And now she gonna get half of his shit.
He's really broke. Well, he's not broke, but he has to do a lot of NBA The Jumps to stay afloat.
She's getting half of his shit, bro, after she cheated on him.
Scottie was never given game in terms of game and dealing with women. He's one of those guys, when I just look at him from somebody at home watching TV, it felt like, he wasn't the best looking guy, so he probably got teased or didn't get any attention. Then he gets to the NBA, becomes a champion, a Hall of Famer, and that's when he got attention, but he never knew how to get with girls being for him. It was kind of like they just loved him for money and what he could do for them. You gotta learn
to use that shit to your advantage.
But he's also 50, so I'm kind of like, nigga, you've been hung around enough niggas who could probably teach you how to navigate through that shit. But he must have just got caught up in her. I hope they work it out.
And then you know what? every time I tell this story to somebody, right, it's always some like super feminist woman, right? That's like, well, you don't know if he was cheating. I'm like, okay.
Even if he was.
Okay, say he was cheating, right? Why the fuck would you go and cheat back and then buy
the ring.
Buy the ring, and then you go ahead and divorce him? Now you're just evil at that point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
You should have just, if you didn't like the cheating, you should just divorce him from the jump, and then you could have took out his money then, and then it wouldn't have looked as bad. But you go ahead and you do all this spiteful ass shit. Now you just fucking evil.
Yeah, he got finessed.
Yeah, he definitely got finessed. So I'm really hoping that really hoping that Offset is taking half of Cardi.
Why?
Cardi's
She don't
money.
deserve that.
No, we need a win for Brother Scotty, okay?
That's true. We do need a win for Brother Scott.
He's not going to take that L in vain. So an eye for an eye. Somebody got to get it.
Somebody does have to get it. But I think times are changing. I think the courts are starting to realize a little bit more that women do, in terms of settlements, they do get a little bit more than what's necessary. Not to say that they shouldn't be taken care of in a certain way, but they definitely don't need as much as a guy is shelling out, especially for a retired dude.
You know what the whole thing is too? Like when they have kids, they're like, oh, the kid should be able to live the same lifestyle as the father.
I need $40,000 a week to maintain the lifestyle.
What the fuck
bitch, I ain't played in 10 years. My knees is old.
Yo,
I'm gonna have to go to the big three to make some of this money.
And then they give you the whole, oh, we got married and you introduced me to this lifestyle and now this is what I'm used to. So if we divorce, you have to maintain that. You have to give me money to maintain that lifestyle. It's like, no, you lose me, you lose my lifestyle as well. Yeah. You can't divorce me and then take all the good shit that came with me.
It's been going on since OJ, brother.
What the fuck? I will never understand it. I understand it.
So what are you doing? You signing a prenup? You getting to doing a prenup? On when you get married?
Nah, because the girl that I'm getting married with, I won't need it.
That's what they all say. You think you're the first one to say I won't need it?
No. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not getting married to no new bitch.
Doesn't matter if it's a new bitch.
Like
it could be the old bitch. The old bitch, when shit hits if shit were to hit the fan and feelings and people get resentful and spiteful, and then they see that, whoa, like the only way I can hurt this nigga is if I do this in the divorce. That's what happens. I mean, whether you do, even when you do get prenups, there's still clauses that expire. So, like, I remember when I read Jay-Z and Beyonce's prenup, it was like, if they made it 5 years, Beyonce would get like $50 million, whatever. If they made it to 10 years and she had a couple of kids, it would be this amount. So even in prenup, even they had a prenup, but it still had things,
you're
whatever.
not gonna be paying for the rest of your life.
So, I don't know, marriage with no paperwork is tricky, man.
Yeah,
it's tricky, especially when you're in show business.
I guess
it's tricky. Oh, so I can't say the celebrity's name. So there's a celebrity. He was married and he got a ring that he puts on his finger, and people ask him, and it was like, so why do you have this ring on your right finger or whatever? And he goes like, oh, it's just as a reminder to never get married again. Because that's how much he got cleaned out when they divorced. And that was this chick before he came up and he had kids, and then they were married 15 whatever years and then divorced, and then like he took a hit.
Damn, you really got me thinking about this shit now.
Yeah, all right, let's move on. We'll talk about it later. What else we got?
Nah, I'm not gonna get it. No.
All right.
Pam won't do me like that, dog. Travis Scott.
Okay. What was his deal?
So last week we had talked about how a picture had came out with Travis Scott, and he was with some chick, right? His head was down, right? But the chick had like a fat ass and she looked good. So everybody's like, oh shit, Travis Scott is cheating, right?
And then they found out it was Lil Yachty?
No, they found out that it was this dude that kind of resembled Travis Scott, and he did like a prank.
He had a little braid thing.
Yeah. Dog, you don't know how happy I was. Because all of Black Twitter and Black Facebook and all my Black Power friends was like, see, I told you. I knew he was going to cheat on it. See, he can't stay away from the sisters. See, I knew he was going to cheat. There's no way he's going to stay faithful to her pasty ass. I'm like, damn, like, you can't let the nigga just be happy where he at. So now they were killing him, right? They were happy the shit was going on.
Of course.
And come to find out, it was all staged.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy.
What part of it are you happy about?
I'm happy that it was fake and that he's still living his life like it's golden and happy and with his girl not cheating.
Which one is he with?
No, Kylie.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a baby now, right?
Yep. So many people wanted it to be real so they could just be over. It's like, why are you hating?
Because they see what the Kardashians historically have done to black men. Do you not agree? Is there not a valid case? What happens to these black men once they hook up with the Kardashians?
Chris Humphries is not black.
Okay, but that's one.
Okay, I'm just saying what they do to men, period. So,
but we have to look.
The
optics are different with white men than black men.
Well,
he didn't go crazy.
Hold on. Tiger just got 2 platinum plaques. He's bouncing back.
He's doing well right now. He might be the one that breaks the curse.
Well, Scott Disick originally broke the curse because that nigga is he's Lord Disick. That nigga did not let them break him at all.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
But they're not together no more, right? Him and Courtney.
Yeah, she's with Luca Sabat, the Haitian nigga.
Really?
Yeah. He's a young boy. He's a young boy. He's I think he's an artist, just like an artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she finally went black. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
All right. Well, I mean, I got to root for the Zoe.
And she better not fuck with him because I swear to God, I'm gonna have my people from Haiti turn her into a chicken or into a goat or some shit.
All right. Well, don't threaten the Kardashians now. I think Courtney's okay. She's when I used to watch the show, she always came off the most stable. I think anything that her issues with Scott were pretty reasonable. Like I never looked at her like when she was crying and complaining. It wasn't anything like not valid. I mean, he used to drink like crazy, show up at all hours of the night. They lived together. Then they had a baby, and he was like super irresponsible. Like when I would look at them, I'd be like, yeah, he constantly be fucking up. Like she really doesn't want anything but just the best for them in their situation. So I never looked at Courtney wasn't poison to me, but you know what I mean, Kim. We've seen the track record with Kim, unfortunately. Chloe is like, shit, nigga almost died fucking with you. But I mean, that's not all the way her fault too. Lamar had things going on prior.
The whole NBA thing. And,
it's just when you have a spotlight, all that shit is magnified 10,000 times over. So, but we'll see. If he had a great year. Astroworld still killing it. He's probably gonna have a nice tour. He's having a nice tour run right now. He might get a Grammy. His music hasn't fallen off, so I'm, as long as the music is good and they happy, then that's all we care. I don't want to see anybody break up, just because it don't look right for them to be with a certain group of people or women or whatever. So I don't wish that shit.
Speaking of music, I introduced Nick to Blueface.
Hey, that's my new nigga right there.
The SYC mob schoolyard crip.
How's on that gang?
Out of mid city.
Paul, you heard of Blueface?
No.
Oh, we gonna put you on the
Paul
Blueface.
doesn't even listen to hip hop, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, you listen to classical,
very
right?
rarely.
What's your music? Classical?
Nah, more of a rock dude.
Oh, rock. Okay. Grunge.
Yeah.
So,
although I was listening to DMC talk from Run DMC.
What does he do?
He said that he's a rock boy too.
I would imagine that. Look, man, everybody has their thing in terms of genres that even if they're not if it's not in that music that they do, they probably like some sort of outside music. So, but he really knows his shit though. Yeah.
Like I said, Blueface is on the come up.
He on the come up though.
You fuck with him?
I fucks with that. that nigga. He could take it to where Silk the Shocker never did.
Yeah,
he's a rapper that be like talking all over the song, so like his flowing like straight.
It literally sounds like he's running from the beat. Like, because he does not rap on beat at all.
It does not hit the bars or whatever, but he's entertaining.
It's entertaining. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely bringing that LA.
My favorite line.
To the forefront.
My favorite line. My pants sagging to the meat show. Yeah, bitch. Welcome to the meat show.
And he breaks it. He slows it down so that you can hear it. Like,
that shit is hilarious.
That shit is funny, man.
They said this is under world's worst rappers. When you just Google his name, that's what comes up.
Bro?
Yeah,
he gonna make it though. What did you say he got coming? He working with Drake.
He got a Drake. Hit him up in the DMs like, hey man, I heard your music. I really want to work with you. Like, Drake came in his DM like a fan. Like, he really wants to work with
Drake probably did type that DM also.
Probably.
I love Drake, man. He really does like, hey man, big fan of your work. You're great, man. I just want to work with you. We make great art. Like Drake is like that.
Yeah, so it's Drake, and then he got another song with Quavo. He just opened up for Lil Uzi Vert in Philly.
So he's
yesterday.
getting some bag. He's getting that tour bag.
Yeah, so
taste of the road. All right.
I kept telling him, people like, oh, this nigga is trash.
2019, you can hit him with that. I keep telling him because it's bubbling. It's not. He ain't there yet.
Yeah, but it's all over my Facebook. I have receipts. So
okay,
as soon as niggas want to hop on the web, like I told y'all.
Yeah,
I told y'all.
I gotta find like a new artist. I haven't been in a part of that process in a minute where like I follow the artists when they were starting and then for them to like keep elevating. Like I think who was the last one? I heard of SZA, and then before the album came out, I kind of knew SZA. The Internet. I fucked with the Internet like 5 years ago. They put out good music.
Buju Banton is free, nigga.
From jail. I don't care.
The fuck you mean you don't care?
What he do for my life?
Nigga made great music. What the fuck you mean? What did Michael Jackson do for me? Not a damn thing. But he was great.
Nah, Michael Jackson did a lot for you.
Like what?
He inspired you to learn how to dance.
Yeah, you're right. He did do that.
Buju Banton made me want to do shit, but fucking ruptured Jamaican girls is pelvics in the club. Just pelvic thrusts. Ha! Ha! Like,
but yeah,
Buju was a legend. No, he got out. He got in jail for cocaine, right? He was selling drugs.
I don't know what.
It was crazy. He's a popular reggae artist.
Yeah.
But he got some.
And he sing like this, he sing like that. Oh, Buju Banton. Like that's his style.
What was the one song I know? Action. That's not Buju.
That's not Buju.
Who's that?
Buju is. Boom bye bye in the body boy.
Oh yeah,
that's Buju.
That was the one. That was Yellow Man. That's who that was.
I was doing Yellow Man.
Yeah, that's
You know what he says there?
No.
You know what he says?
No.
Not a bag of mouth. Because she says action, right? She needs somebody who's
tender satisfaction.
She needs somebody who's with it, not somebody that
and
talks
he's not
about
eating
it.
that pussy. Oh, okay, talks about
Not somebody that talks about it. That's why he said not a bag of mouth.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can break down Jamaican shit forever. I love it.
Yeah. But oh man. What do you think about the whole Kevin Hart situation? All right, so hold on. Let me explain it first. The whole Kevin Hart situation, he was supposed to host the Oscars?
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to host the Oscars, but then some secret Twitter committee looked up his tweets from like 2011 and 2009 where he said like some homophobic things like, hey, don't wear that. He's talking to one of his friends like, don't wear that. That makes you look like a faggot. Or blah, 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 blah. That is the gayest thing I've ever heard. You know what I mean? So they looked up those old tweets.
Yeah, there's just a lot of frat boy shit that he just tweeted.
He apologized for it already, but what the Oscars told him is you need to apologize for these tweets before we go ahead and let you host. And he said, I'm not going to go back on this and then apologize again. And so he had to decline.
And then he tweeted 3 hours later an apology.
Yeah.
My only issue with that, it was just like, it clearly just seemed like, he had this stance he was going to take. And then his team talked to him and basically was like, yo, this would be a bad move if you really want to do this or whatever. And then he double backed and apologized. I don't think he had to, even though he never really apologized though. Because what he would do was he would like give political answers and it'd be like, that was at a different time in my life. I was young and I didn't know better. I love everybody. There was no context into that. It was just jokes. But he never flat out like said, I am sorry. And I to this day, I don't feel like he should have, even if it is a little bit insensitive and immature or whatever. But then I guess maybe he just decided maybe I should just apologize, even if I'm not gonna play their game and do the apology so that I can have good press and then do the Oscars and whatever, because these people who, whether they're bloggers or the Academy, they knew about this shit before they offered him the gig. Because we've seen too many people lose their jobs in this era where, the clean the tweet situation is real. Otherwise, you could lose the check. I know he said it was one of his dream gigs to do. So to step away from that, I'm sure that's how to suck. But I just don't get why he apologized after. But it was probably more so for him to preserve his other situations.
Yeah. They also looked up some tweets from like Amy Schumer.
Yeah, Nick Cannon got petty.
Silverman and who was the other one?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea Handler.
Yeah. Nobody said anything to them.
Come on, man. You can't go buy into that. It's hypocritical. We're not gonna get that same fair play.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I mean,
that's just the game, man.
Me personally, everybody's like, oh, And I could kind of understand it because it's like when you make fun of like people that like when you make fun of like oppressed groups or marginalized groups, so like gay people,
black
people, you know what I mean, Mexicans, right? When you make fun of like marginalized or oppressed groups, it's kind of like it's almost like making fun of somebody's oppression. It will only make them even more oppressed. You get what I'm saying? So I get it, but at the same time, like this nigga's a comedian.
But you know what? They're more obsessed with the word than actually what the joke is. Because I guarantee you, right? Because they don't know how to break down language. If he had wrote that shit is suspect or funny style with some in the context of each joke, they never bring it up. Damn. It's only because of the word fag. And that's why the comedian has to always fight for the right of the freedom of the speech, and that we shouldn't care if you're gonna take a gig away for it, then fucking take it then. We don't care. Like that's the approach that a comic has to his career, to his craft, is wordsmiths about jokes, about topics, about subjects. We break these down, we poke at what's funny and we deliver it in from our perspective, and we don't care about the consequences. Now, you can't just have anything with no thought behind it, because then that's just nonsense and then you have a right to be criticized. But you have to not fear what can possibly be taken away or whatever like that, because if you always play the, ooh, I don't want to do these jokes because I want to keep this there, you're protecting that, then that makes you so conservative to a point, and you're not going to be doing really comedy. You're going to be doing not even low-hanging fruit. You're just going to be doing so much safe comedy that it's not going to appeal to anything. And, sometimes comics, unfortunately, they feel like, well, maybe I should just suck it up, apologize, and then, and keep that. So it's tough, but I guarantee you, if the words were changed, it was only because he said fag, and he had faggot. And
if he was like, man, that shit is suspect as hell, they probably wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, it was juicy, funny style. Oh, he was looking sweet after he took his little sweet ass. It's only because it's faggot, and faggot is nigger to gay people.
Yeah.
And that's
because one of the tweets said like, man, don't wear that. That makes you look gay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, he said something about like, if my son ever plays with like a dollhouse or something like that, I'm gonna smack it out of his hands or something like that and tell him that's gay.
Right. And then like even like it's just all in delivery. So if you go like, man, such your gay ass up, that's, man, you gay as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all in the the delivery of shit, and then people just interpret it the wrong way. But his intention wasn't to make gay people feel about themselves, but it's a stereotype, and hey,
they got on Dave about it. You remember when he did the
tranny joke?
The joke about the tranny and the tranny slapped the dick on the table. Dog, that shit is hilarious, dog. That shit was so funny, but
he don't care. That's why he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Dog, shit, Dave Chappelle really don't give a fuck.
I know he doesn't think twice about it. He don't even have Twitter.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That nigga don't care.
You have to not care. You have to not care. What else we got, man? What's going on is out here. I'm not care.
Have you heard about the whole black fishing shit?
I heard of hat fishing. There's black fishing now?
Yes.
So what's black fishing?
Black fishing is like when a white girl will take makeup, right?
Oh.
And make themselves like they use the makeup to make themselves look really dark.
Yeah.
And then like they take off the makeup and they're like pasty. So like people are calling it blackfish.
Blackfish.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean,
how much makeup? So these girls put makeup all over their bodies? They put extensive makeup, like
hands,
legs.
face. Some of them like they just have some of them they'll go to the tanning salon and get like that bronze tan that kind of makes them look like almost like that Brazilianish tan. And then once the shit wears off, you're like, oh shit, this bitch is white as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sucks. White girls are just not comfortable in their own skin. These girls that are doing it, they're not comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah, because it's like when black girls do that shit, they do the whole bleaching of the skin or like
because they want to look less stage. Some black women want to look lighter because they feel like that's prettier or in their perception. Some white girls want to get darker, get more tan because they feel like being pasty is not as attractive.
Yeah, in Jamaica,
own your pastiness.
In Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
That bleaching skin thing is real.
It's
like
real.
A lot of people do it.
Which artist did that? Elephant Man? He bleached his skin?
No, that was damn.
I know there was a popular artist who ended up who was kind of messing with the creams and stuff, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's a thing that continues, man. People just that's in their minds, in their heart. They're not happy with themselves and how they look, man, and they feel like they want to change and assimilate in their view of what they perceive as pretty.
Vibes Cartel.
There we go.
It was Vibes Cartel. This nigga looked like me. Now, if you
he looks like Paul.
Nigga, forget Paul. That nigga looks like Michael Jackson with dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very, very, very white.
Yuck.
Yeah, but he's in jail for something.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa looks like salami. Sammy Salami. He's pink.
And he got green eyes too. How did nigga get green eyes, yo?
Yeah, he's literally pink.
And how do you do I don't know how you sleep at night, man.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing wrong with him, how he looked like. Even when he started doing the funny little shit with his hair, like you want to do the little Superman haircut with the curl,
with the curl,
that's fine.
That's cool, but
that's fine. But you bleached your whole skin, Sammy. Come on, you let the DR down.
Yeah, I remember when in middle school when I used to get made fun of for being black as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I learned to like embrace my blackness, my darkness.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, they used to call me oil. You know what I mean? Black ball,
that's
eight ball. You know what I mean? They used to say all type of shit.
So they just called you oil? Like, was it oil and something? Or they just, because they say, yo, oil, or they just say, yo, oil?
No, they would call me motor oil.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are mean. Yeah.
Tar baby.
Yo, Tar Baby's like slavery times, right? They was still doing Tar Baby. Where'd you go to school?
I went to
1800s.
Right.
Nah, it's
like
just
an 1800 nativity.
I went to school out here, but it was when I got to Florida. That's when it got like that.
That old Southern racism.
Yeah. Calling me Tar Baby and shit.
You ever got called nigger?
Huh? Oh yeah.
One white kid tried it in middle school.
That
didn't go well for him.
I got called a nigga like 3-4 times.
Mm-hmm. You fought him, or you just you went back and forth with him?
I fade every time.
That's right.
And then
bet not have been.
And then I remember one time
saying, "Don't do that."
This is how I got kicked out of school. The boy called me a nigga, and I was upset. So me and him started fighting, and then the teacher came and broke it up, and he kind of like looked at me like it was my fault, and because the teacher wouldn't like go on my side, I got upset and I threw my textbook at him. Yeah. Cause like it's like
but at that point you got to defend yourself.
He called me a nigger. You know what I mean? There's no excuse. You should not be defending him at all. You know what I mean? So I just got upset and I threw my textbook at him. To this day, that teacher still looks at me like he wants to fight me, and I look at him like,
when do you see these teachers?
No, because the school was in Dania. He lived over there in Hollywood and shit. And sometimes I see him like at Ross or something.
Yeah, you will run into somebody like at a Publix or some shit.
And I'm not gonna lie, that teacher he was kind of swole. Like it was two teachers that
you might have thought about it a little bit before fighting.
Yeah, I mean he would have whooped my ass back then. But now like
you got him.
Yeah, I have hands. He just has muscle.
Yeah. He might be able to take three more punches than the normal guy before they go down. That's muscles ain't shit. A lot of niggas with muscles can't fight.
He always look at me like he wants to square up, and I look at him like, nigga, I'm old enough now, so there's no excuse. If you want to fight, we could do it. Like, okay. You don't want to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So we going to the Lakers versus Heat tomorrow night. I'm hyped.
I'm finally getting to see the Lakers versus Heat in LA.
Whew. Is this Dwayne Wade's last go round?
And guess who I decided to bring with me? Hating ass.
The one-day Laker fan, baby. I'm LA. I'm rooting for. I'm gonna be.
Hey, the Heat played well against the Clippers.
They lost. No, they won. They won. D-Wade had a classic vintage game, right?
No, like just the fourth quarter.
Yeah, vintage D-Wade. He put on a show because they won, right? Miami won.
Yeah, they outscored him like 30-7 or something like that.
We have LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Justice Winslow.
Hey, don't forget about Justice Winslow.
Nigga, we got Michael Beasley, man.
Adebayo.
Lance will make him dance, my nigga. Brooklyn, let's get it.
You know Lance is losing minutes, right?
Of course he is.
He's losing minutes to the white boy off the bench.
Of course he is. Which white boy is this?
Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner.
Is it Wagner?
Wagner.
The center?
No, not Wagner. The guard, his name is like he has like a Russian ass name.
Oh really? Damn, Lance.
It's like Svet.
Come on, Brooklyn.
Something.
You can't let these niggas take
Drago.
it from you.
Not Ivan Drago.
Right?
That's who it is.
All right. Yeah, so we're going to be at the game. We're going to be rooting for...
Wait, you both are rooting for the Lakers?
Yeah, I don't root for Miami ever.
Okay.
Civi
And he's taking minutes from Lance. Huh?
Yeah, yep.
Lance fucking up.
He's like, he's taking minutes from Lance, huh? You said that like you was finna do something.
I know. I would pull up on that nigga.
You taking minutes from Lance, huh?
Take his knees out for my boy.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm gonna see you. So yeah, man, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a great environment. I can imagine how it was gonna be like tomorrow.
Did the Lakers play the Knicks yet here?
No, we haven't played LA. Knicks don't come out till I think January.
Oh, I might go to that game just so I could fucking hate on the Knicks.
We're gonna come in with Tim Hardaway Jr.
It won't be fun. Nah, but it won't be fun though because you want them to lose.
Yeah, exactly. We need that. Road to Zion, baby. I don't give a shit. Blow us out by 50.
You know what would be great if you guys lose all these fucking games.
It's still I pick outside the top 3
and still pick outside the top 3. Oh.
Well,
would that be a happy day?
Well, we're the 5th best team. We're the 5th worst team, so we're still not in the top 3. I don't think we're gonna get into the 4 because Cleveland, Chicago, Atlanta, and Phoenix are really bad. So we really have to just get lucky. My thing is just the worse we are, the with the odds, the way they play out, because they flatten the odds. So it's not like what it used to be, where like the worst team has the highest percentage. Like the first 3 are 14%, and then it's like going down after that. So we just gotta keep losing, man. Just gotta keep losing out here, baby. If you guys are around next Sunday night, LA, come out to the Black Twitter show. UCB Sunset Cornbread Kitchen, man. This is our 5th show at the UCB on Sunset and Western. So we're doing it in the Inner Sanctum again. 8:30 start time. We've been having these killer shows, so we want to keep putting another one. We got a little holiday magic that we got on coming, and it's gonna be saucy. So make sure y'all pull up, man. Next Sunday night, UCB 8:30, the Black Twitter show, Cornbread Kitchen. What you got, Tony?
I'm gonna be out of here because I leave for Florida Wednesday, but maybe before I leave I could probably get on like some open mics or something like that. I saw y'all had like y'all were supposed to have like an open mic or something.
Yeah, we do open mics here at the studio.
Yeah, I saw like what was the website that you saw? Bad Slava.
Yeah,
I saw like
Comedy Bureau is a good one for LA.
Yeah, there's like 5 people here, but it's a good show. It's a good little open.
I mean, I need that. I don't want a whole room not to laugh.
Well, you were here when we did our show here.
Yeah. I was here.
The same number of people
for the full. It's less probably.
I think.
Hey, that was fun though.
It was cool.
I don't give a fuck. I'm from the school of 2 people, 200, 2,000. It don't matter.
Yeah.
If there's a show, if it's a show, I'll be there and do my thing.
I was on one. I made it awkward right away with. I don't think it was with y'all. I think it was with the other people, right? Or was it with y'all?
The little couple that was here.
I think it was the other one, right? I don't know. I said something right away, and I was like, they're just friends or something. Oh, no, I think it was you.
Yeah, we were sitting right there.
I made it awkward like right away.
If you can be funny in a small room with a number of people, then it's easier to actually do bigger crowds. For me, harder crowds are more work. Yeah. Not the sense of where it's like harder where like you have to come up with better stuff, but it's harder because you have to really double down on being engaging and you caring about the show. Yeah. So that's the challenge in itself. But yeah, man, it don't matter the size of the crowd.
Yeah. You know what my new method is?
What's up?
So I drive for Lyft. So I had something happen to me a couple days ago. I wanted to talk on stage for 6 rides straight. I ran that bit, but they didn't know I was running a bit with the person in the car.
That's right, just talking with him.
And I got it down to something.
That's like you just I know a lot of comics that do that. I honestly hate to do that when people are running jokes on me in conversation. Yeah. Especially if you know that they're a comic and they're trying to do that.
Oh yeah, they didn't know.
To them, they thought
to
the average person for sure. Because
he's just telling me a story.
He's just telling me a story.
I got flaked out on a 3-way. Yeah. It's a good story for another day.
We'll save that one when we all have the gang back together.
For next time.
Tony, where can they follow you?
TYSTERLIN on Instagram at Ty Sterlin.
And make sure y'all follow the For the Culture Live page where we post pics and exclusives that will be coming sometime soon. And if y'all want to follow me, I'm at Nick of Comedy, NICKOF Comedy. Thank you guys for listening. Happy holidays. We'll just go get the holiday vibe.